Yo dudes, Twisted Fu here, a long time no see. So I've been playing a lot of D3 lately as a necromancer, first time ever playing it. So I've been checking out a lot of builds for the necromancer. And, it's been like the pestilence build and all this stuff. And those builds definitely are good. They're considered some of the best builds in the game, strongest as well from what I'm seeing. But they're a lot of work. I tried playing it and just hooking it up with my necromancer. I got like almost all the pieces, I think, or I do have all the pieces, but I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. It's complicated. I'm not good at it. I'm dying like every second, so totally suck ass. So what do? I came across this build here, which I actually didn't really see too much of, but I first came across it through Shinobi. It's known, and he calls it like the lazy necromancer build. And I believe in other places it's also been listed as the lazy necro build. But it's nowhere near as popular as the main builds, which, I mean, I guess, if you really want to push, you would focus on that build, because this build, there is like, a finite edge to it. I'm sure it's not going to go as far as other builds, but this is just so easy, and I like easy. So we're just going to go in here. Yes, I'm Paragon 572, which is not really that much these days, but this is my necromancer, my only seasonal character, and I'll show you just like why I mean, like, how easy it is. So I looked at the guide, looked at the video, it just put in the skills. So here's the skills you need. I'm not gonna go in depth to it, okay? But basically, this skill, you don't even have to use it, okay? This is just on. This thing, you just pop it out on like every single enemy and curse them, whatever. This thing, if you come across an elite, you just hit that once or twice, boom, they're dead. This one, you use it whenever it's available, that's fine. This one, use it whenever you feel like it, or, whenever you need to get out of a sticky situation. And if you ever come across like you're low on health and stuff like that, hit this a few times, you'll be like good to go in no time. But then everything here is just like utility stuff. And like this one can be like whatever you want too. So, this just kind of help your build. So you really don't need to know much in depth for it, because I just want to know, like, that's how basic it is. So just hit this, you get some extra, it curses the enemies, slows them down, and then you can do more damage on them, and this is like a good finisher for like those big guys. So basically, the build, and yeah, here's the gear too. So this gear is actually horribly optimized. Now this one could be ancient. Now this is actually pretty alright. This helmet is alright. These are the stats you want for it, so that's cool. The chest is acceptable. It's not ancient. Now this one, I believe the stats can definitely be better on that one. This is absolute dog shit. Okay, like, you want a socket, crit damage, crit chance, and physical damage on this. I have a socket and intelligence, which helps, but and life percent, that's fine. You can always use health, but these are not the stats you want on this amulet. If this was an amulet that you gave to someone for this build, you would just salvage that shit immediately. So this is not optimized at all. That's why I wanted to point it out to you. In my Bane Trapped, level 37, the gems here, level 33, level 34, I've barely been playing. So I'm still like a fresh newbie here. So those gems are not that high at all, which anybody can get gems to level 30s. I fucking hope so. Now for NEMs, this is just you don't have to use NEMs. You could use whatever you want. This just, pop an extra elite pack. Why not, right? Now, I believe this is, you do need all these pieces of gear. So I believe the actual bracers, there's flexibility This one, I believe there's flexibility for this one as well, but you definitely need this thing, Crispin's Sentence, and conventional elements just for like DPS. But you know, this is like the game changer, so you must have this. And this one, stats you want: socket, crit chance, crit damage, and intelligence or something. I don't know, but like I don't have crit chance or crit damage on this, and like if you play D3, you know that you need that. So not optimized. Ring, the conventional elements. This is what it should look like. Except, wait a minute. What the fuck? Okay, something else I literally just noticed now. This is a dexterity COE ring. I don't even have the right stat on it. So, wow. I need to get that changed. And this is like half, like whatever too. Like crit chance, but I think the other stats it needs... Yeah, there's just like the area damage is useless, the resource cost is useless, so I'm losing a lot of potential here. Like if I had crit damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance, intelligence, and like actual good stats on this thing, like, and an ancient version of this, now that would make me a lot more powerful, like a lot more powerful. But I don't have that, so with all this not optimized gear at all, oh yeah, and the belt, like everything is like whatever, but the rings and amulets are just so bad. So paragon wise, I got movement speed here, that's good. So just a little bit in with my 500, so not too bad. So I put this build together just with like the shit I had, and I'm just gonna show you like a greater if what 70. Okay, so T13 is 60, right? So let's just do a T70, and I believe I did complete a T70 my first try with this. I'll just do 65 because I'm feeling lazy. So check it out. I go here, all I do is right click that, curse it, and I pop the bone thing, and I'm sorry, I was like too slow. I like was going really slow with popping everything. So right click, hit 2, and I got that. You see a little circle around me? So that circle is what's going to kill everything. So I'm just like running around in circles like an idiot right now, not doing shit. But like that's it. Just gonna get out of here. I need some health, so I press 4. There's an elite pack, so I'm just running around in circles, and I'm just trying to touch everything with that little circle. It's not a circle of life, but a circle of death. Hit 2, get some bones, curse things, and then I'll hit 1, send a little skull into that, and then it's just like dead. Bam! Look at that. Like I just ran around like a chicken, just kind of hitting everything like as much as I could, and then like hit the bone thing every now and then, hit that, just try to remember to do that, and you're good. It's like hit, like see that thing just like died. Look at this thing, like hit that, right click that, run around, hit 1 on that, hit 2, just like curse that, use the 1 thing on the big elite guy. You know that like the 1 is like going to be your big, I'm sorry, bone spirit. I forget that you can like put on whatever you want, but I have it as bone spirit possession. Just that's good for like big enemies. But like anyways, less than optimal gear, so I'm pretty sure I could be killing this guy a lot faster if I had the right everything, but I don't. But the fact is I'm killing him, and I'm just playing, well, I was playing Ring Around the Rosie, and then he decided to kill me, but the fact is, it's very easy. I don't have to think. Look at that. Dead. Like, that's easy. All I did was spam the right, I hit the right click once, hit 2 once, get the bone thing out, then I hit that skull thing since it's a big elite guy, and he just went down. And the cooldown is fine. You don't even have to worry about cooldown. not needed. So yeah, just like run around. That's it. Just do your best to stay alive. Just try to remember to make everything curse as much as you can. Just because those curses are like damage. And you want to always have your little bone thing out. Oh no! Okay. So look at that. Like, easy. Like, you don't really have to pay attention. You could just hit shit, like, okay, right click, whatever, some enemies, just click around there. Hit 2 whenever I feel like it. Use the escape thing whenever I feel like it. If I, want to move closer or something. Hit 4 if I'm, like, low on health or something, just, like, spam that. Hit 1, try to kill some of these big guys with it. Just run around in circles. So you can, like, group up enemies. And, like, that guy just, like, died. Didn't even do nothing. So, yeah, like, I'm going ahead of time. I have very less than optimal gear. Just playing. And, I forgot to show you the cube. But the cube, you do need the weapon and stuff. But, like, the armor thing can be, like, whatever. So... But yeah, it's pretty relaxing, because a lot of this game, you're going to be doing things like, T13 rifts and, just greater rifting, like right now. I didn't even do anything there. I just stood there and he died. Like, there's no thinking going on. I love it. And it's like up front in your face. You're tanky. You don't die in a second. So this is a very good starter build, I think, for a necromancer. It's wonderful, easy to use. I expect me to be using this build until, like, for the foreseeable future, just because it's so easy to use. Like, for bounties and stuff, power leveling, anything else not pushing higher grifts, this is fine. 65 is pretty relaxing. I'm not, like, stressing out at all. Like, not even caring about the time. Not worried. Just going through it. Maybe I'm not doing the best time. Don't care. Just want to finish this rift off. But just to prove it to you that, yeah, it's possible. Because I didn't want to just talk about the build, saying it's easy and lazy to do, without actually showing you that it is very easy to do. And not only that, you don't need to really run with much gear to make it work. Now, you do need the pieces to work, but the pieces don't need to be optimized, what I'm saying. So, you'll be forgiven. And it'll be fine. Because it just works. So, it's just like, just wanna do. So I'm not melting everything, but I'm sure, like, when I do get an actual completely not dog shit amulet and ring and whatnot, and start getting actual proper rolls on everything, that's going to be, like, a massive difference, like, right there. Whee! Oh boy. So it's just like, alright. Oh boy. So I am not a master at this build. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but you don't need to. It just works without it. So you don't need to be smart or anything for this build to work. All you need to do is just have the gear, put the skills on, and just make sure you use them. There's no order necessary either. You just need to hit your bone armor thing to get this little circle thing going, and just use this to slow him down and whatnot. But yeah, easy peasy. And this is apparently the main damage dealer, is the pain enhancer gem, because it's physical damage. But yeah, that's it. Easy peasy. So yeah, as you can see, definitely not the most optimal gear, especially that and that and that, I would say. And this could be a lot better, but yeah, it works. It's great. I like to use it. I'm not stressed out at all. Yeah, super awesome build. Highly recommend it. Lazy Necro. I'll put like the Diablo fan. I think I used like a Diablo fan link or something to like build it, so you guys can check that out if you want to do it too. But yeah, Lazy Necromancer. Let me know what you think. Hit me up if you want to play D3 and whatnot. And yeah, thanks for checking it out. Peace.